The Monster Slayer is an ancient weapon, passed down by the Dark Angel chapter of Space Marines for millennia. It was traditionally given to the most valiant knight of the order on the eve of a long quest into the Calibanite wilds. With the age come flaws though, and the knowledge to fully fix it has been lost by the mechanics of the Imperium. It is believed that it will reliably work however, as long as the wielder has faith in the Emperor. Hi, it's Tacticus, and today's topic is my new favorite home screen event, the Dark Angels Faction Boost starting on the 25th of July. A Faction Boost always gets you some upgrades and equipment for the faction at hand, rewarding you for using either the wider faction, the Imperium in each case so far, by awarding you 2 points for kills in Arena, Onslaught and Salvage Run, or for an extra point per kill the faction the boost is named after, this time the Dark Angels. Additionally, to give you a fighting chance for kills with them in Arena, they get the usual 20% stat boost here. Additionally, Dark Angels will get an extra 200% of experience for each Dark Angel deployed. That's up to 11 times the experience you normally have, more than doubling what Training Rush gets you, but a lot more focused. It will be worth your time to use the Dark Angels rewards wise too. You'll find out why I like it so much by comparing it to some earlier events. So far, we've had 2 faction boosts, one for the Space Wolves and one for the AdMech. They both were incredibly rewarding, with each type of player usually looping a lot of times if playing into the event. This time, the event has been prolonged by a full day for 120 hours of runtime, allowing you to use more tokens and get more points. It also crosses the end of an arena season, allowing you both to save tokens ahead, as well as at the expense of 8 hours of regeneration, get you 10 tokens extra once the new season starts, skyrocketing the points you can get in arena even more than usual. This can get you to either 1420 or 2130 points, depending on whether you use any Imperial characters or the Dark Angels. A note on this, I've decided to use 15 enemies as an assumption in Salvage Run now, getting a bit bolder with my estimates. That's already factored into this comparison. Saving tokens. As usual, I recommend 1 under the cap to not lose out on regeneration, will add another 25% points on top. So seems really worthwhile this time. As saving didn't change from last time, a player who saves can expect 23% more points total than in the last faction focus. As there's no other events asking you to save tokens, and since the gap since the warp surge is large enough, there's ample time to build your resources back up. Keep an eye out for the update reviews if you want to be warned about such things as early as possible. Before we get to the rewards, treat yourself with a subscription to my channel for all the news and analysis you could ever need. It will help the channel grow, and at 6,000 subscribers we will get a new celebration code. Speaking of codes, using my referral code BAD60ADO as shown on screen gets you 100 Blackstone and supports me with various rewards or milestones you reach after you used it. Thank you all for your support. The rewards, once more, are split varying on your player level. A beginner under level 20 will earn a requisition, a blessed requisition, some crafted upgrades, a few coins and epic badges, with a repeated reward of Imperial epic badges. For advanced players level 20 and up, the rarity of their crafted upgrades and equipments goes up to legendary, which will also be the rarity of their Imperial badges. The 25,000 coins also feel a lot more impactful. A veteran with at least 1 blue star unit will get exactly the same upgrades and only a single blessed requisition as an advanced player. But double the coins and mythic instead of legendary badges. They also can earn one of the coveted single character relics, saving them a lot of archaeotech in the progress. The Monster Slayer of Caliban can be equipped by Forcas. A good start. Relics on already good characters are always in high demand. It essentially gives him the Beast Slayer trait in all but name, sadly not counting for any requirements the game sets to use Beast Slayer characters. That means he will deal extra damage to big targets and vehicles, and also grant him an extra block chance. With the slurry of hits he can deal out, that extra damage is really nice and scales nicely with upgrading the relic. Adding to the detail in this one, I wanted to see how much energy this event actually saves you, and calculated the energy cost of all upgrades you gain. The beginner will get upgrades worth roughly 388 energy, approximately 1 day worth of free energy, whereas advanced players and veterans will both save 1724 energy. How many days that is depends entirely on how much Blackstone you spend daily on energy. But without spending, it's 4.5 days. This is truly the time to use your Dark Angels. If you can't, because you have none, this event still gives you enough points to actually finish the whole rewards track. You can see that you'll still have massive points left over. Using the Dark Angels of course scales that up by a lot. Just looking at extra loops, a beginner without any Dark Angels could gain 23 epic badges for example. A veteran saving tokens and using Dark Angels could get an extra 32 mythic badges. Here's a table showing you how much each player type benefits from saving. And getting around 10 to 20 badges each for doing so feels extremely rewarding, so definitely save as much as you can. You can further boost your progress by buying one of the 3 offers available. The special offer is divided by 3 this time, giving everyone 5 blessed, requisitions and requisitions each, with veterans getting 100 points and 500 Blackstone for €25, advanced players getting 75 points and 200 Blackstone for €22, and a beginner getting 50 points and 200 Blackstone for €16. That's roughly 2 more badges per player type. Most of the wealth is made up of requisitions, but those are never something to rely on. For the booster, I deducted the Blackstone price from the Mountain of Blackstone from the offer's price, and show you how many extra badges you'll get. Without the Blackstone, a beginner will pay 7 cents per epic badge, an advanced player €2.19 per legendary badge, and a veteran €4.05 per mythic badge. For beginners needing Blackstone, I actually like this offer, as it fills the niche of a pretty cheap one. The battle bundle traditionally was the same for all players, which isn't the case here. It's cheaper than the usual €11, but doesn't offer any energy this time. Points and Blackstone differ a little between the players, but you always get 2 Onslaught and Savage Run tokens each. It's some extra badges you can see on screen, and you'll of course get the extra stuff from Savage Run and Onslaught. And as you can see, for everyone but the beginners, the badges are significantly cheaper, and with the bonus stuff from the tokens, I prefer this for everyone above level 20. If you don't have any Dark Angels, this event is still very rewarding, but I think the extra experience is so massive that it's hard to ignore it. Making this event longer and still leaving the reward structure intact makes it even more fantastic than before, and once again, having a single character relic further increases value. This is a generous one, but there's 2 things I'd love to have. First off, would be a faction boost for a non-imperial faction, although I do get that beginners have more of those, and with a good part of the character roster consisting of imperial characters, their badges are the most prevalent. Speaking of badges, we're currently not in the phase yet where we need high amounts of mythic badges, so we'll pile up a lot without immediate use during the event. That's being nitpicky though, as they are of course technically worth 3 legendary badges each. What do you think? Would you have preferred legendary badges for veterans too? Otherwise, the rewards are pretty interesting, giving you everything you could need for Dark Angels. Those upgrades are pretty cool too. I mean, they will only help you if you build the Dark Angels up, but that's the focus of this event, and the quote-unquote energy given out is a great boost. I hope you had fun watching and enjoyed today's breakdown. Please like and subscribe, come back next time, and as always, have a great day.